Big focus this hour amidst the ongoing row over the rape and murder of the 31-year-old trainee doctor at the Teargas Medical College and Hospital. The Paschim Banga Chhatra Samaj, a students' organization, called for a march to Nabanna, demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. The protests began at 12 p.m. from different areas in Howrah and Kolkata. As many as 10,000 protesters were seen waving the Indian flag and chanting anti-government slogans on their way to the state secretariat, Nabanna. Meanwhile, BJP State President Sukanta Majumdar has announced a 12-hour bandh in West Bengal, scheduled from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. He also condemned the incident, describing today as a grave concern for public safety and demanded immediate action from state authorities. He said student protesters were unlawfully detained. Joining us at this point is Radhika Shah, BJP spokesperson. We also have Meeta Chakrabarti, Congress spokesperson, live with us. Nilanjan Das, TMC leader, is also joining us live on the broadcast. Nilanjan Das, let me begin with you first. The BJP says unlawful detentions have taken place. In fact, some BJP leaders are on a sit-in protest right now, demanding that student protesters be released by the Kolkata police. What do you make of the charges that have been leveled against you and how the entire day today has panned out? The students' protest, the clashes with the police, and now BJP's charges.
Good evening. So the charge itself is quite laughable because the entire protest, we didn't know who is taking out this protest. It was named Paschim Banga Chhatra Samaj, but we didn't find any chhatra or students in the rally. It was full of goons, and they were all from BJP and RSS. We have been able to identify few of the people who convened this this protest rally. They were at the press club, and they have been identified as Pulkesh Pandit. He is an RSS member. Shubhankar Haldar, he is a molester, a BJP Swayamsevak, RSS Swayamsevak. Another is a Shayan Lahiri. He is a member of Jadavpur BJYM. Okay, so you can understand this was taken out by the BJP using a pseudonym of this Chhatra Samaj, but we didn't find any Chhatra there. No official police permission was sought, and so the protest itself is unlawful. And it was called to the Nabanna. Nabanna is the state secretariat of West Bengal. It is the office of the Chief Minister. We don't know what is the purpose of calling this Obhijan to Nabanna, because the case, the Arjikar case, has now been investigated by the CBI. So you can understand this has got nothing to do with getting justice for Dr. Tilottama, who was brutally raped and murdered. It has got nothing to do with that. It has got something to do with the asking for the resignation of the Honorable Chief Minister. But currently, the state administration is not in charge of investigating this entire incident. So you can understand, and I'm also ready to talk about the chronology in which the leader of the opposition in the state, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, he said that there is going to be bullet firing on this day, on Tuesday. This is what Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari said. There's another Mr. Biplab Mal. He is a Mondal Sabhapati of BJP. He said that we need some dead bodies. Some dead bodies must fall. Otherwise, we cannot engage in politics. So these are some of the statements that we have got. The police, they have exercised restraint. But, if the protesters, if these goons of the BJP, if they throw stones, if they throw a number of items at the police, a number of police officers have got grievously injured. So what do you expect the police to do? And now Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, Sukanta Majumdar and other BJP leaders, they are shedding crocodile tears. They went to the Lal Bazar, the police headquarters. And of course, the police took necessary actions. So tomorrow they have called a bandh. It's going to be a big flop show because we already have the foundation day of Trinamool Chhatra Parishad and Chhatra Parishad tomorrow. And the real Chhatra Samaj of West Bengal are going to be out on the streets tomorrow.
Right. Let me, in fact, take that across to Radhika Bharacharya Shah. Radhika, you've heard the TMC's response to your charges. What do you make of them? The state government today has called this politically sponsored protest and not a student's one. Do you believe that's a fair charge and assertion? And what's your response to what Nilanjan has just said?
Well, my response to Nilanjan Bhai is that I do not subscribe to any of his views. I find them unsympathetic, I find them vile, and I find them accusatory. Now, you know what, they're making a big deal about this Chhatra Samaj. Who is it? Let's put that aside. This is a people's movement.
Oh,
the
really?
People of Bengal, kindly do not interrupt me. I'm not interested to look at any video just now, because just now I'm concentrating on answering the question the anchor has asked me. So would the anchor kindly make sure that I'm not disturbed at all by my fellow panelists? Please offer me the courtesy I have offered you. I will say my point, and then you can rebut me through the anchor whenever you wish. But just now, my chain of thoughts must not be disturbed. Let's not talk about the Chhatra Samaj, Chhatra Parishad, whoever it is. Let's consider them to be the citizens of this country, the people of the state of West Bengal. And where is the proof that this is the RSS and the BJP? They cannot find proof. Again, oh my God, shall I get out of this? If this gentleman is going to constantly butt in, I'd rather stay quiet and show my pretty face to the nation.
Please go ahead.
Would you kindly control him?
Please go ahead.
Right. Where is the proof that BJP and RSS had anything to do with it? They cannot find proof of who did it to the doctor, how this ghastly incident happened in a state government hospital where Mamata Banerjee is the police minister and the health minister, and they are pointing fingers at the RSS and BJP. RSS is better known to do the best social service in this country. And what is this laugh about? I didn't find it very funny when I said RSS.
Whatever you're saying is absolutely amusing, madam. You are completely divorced from facts.
Can you please, I can be divorced from my husband for all I care, but just now, can you kindly divorce your voice from the show? Because it's annoying me very, very much. Shall I speak, or I just saw your lips parting? Can I speak, please?
Go ahead, Radhika, and then I'll get Nilanjan to respond to you.
No, please get his voice, lower his voice, because this is not the way I hope to participate and represent my party at a national debate. Anyway, so all this humbug about BJP and RSS, which should be countered by the despotic ruler of West Bengal in the garb of Mamata Banerjee, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, who's now hiding like a mouse at Nabanna. What happened to all the drama we used to see with her holding the mic and walking from left to right, trying to amuse her?
She has no answers to any of my charges.
I am not interested in your charges. I'm interested in conveying what I have in my mind. Now,
no,
again, he is
people of India are not ready to listen to your.
Okay, Nilanjan Das now respond. Okay, Nilanjan Das now respond. Radhika, I'll come back to you. Nilanjan Das, the point of course that Radhika has just raised is she's responded to your point. She's saying where is the proof? Also, the Chhatra Samaj today saying that they will not allow any protesters. They will not allow any political representation at their protest because this is a students' protest. Nilanjan Das, your response to that?
Why don't you get him off the screen? This is a people's protest, and in English they say
it was supposed to be a students' protest. We didn't find any student there. We found BJP leaders. Do you know? Radhika ji, do you know who is Arjun Singh?
This is the people of India who have gone against you.
Radhika ji, do you know who is Arjun Singh?
And it is time that you say tata, bye-bye, namaskar, West Bengal, because people are fed up with you. Women have no faith in you. Children are afraid to come out on the streets. There is no governance. There's corruption all over. Your otherwise very, very fiery Chief Minister is hiding behind a pallu, and we are fed up of what has been going on in Bengal since 2011. And Shubhendu Adhikari's statement that bullets will fly, he meant that your bullets will fly, just as your water pellets fly, just as you guys use tear gas. This is a people's movement, understand. It should be recorded by all of you.
Absolutely a BJP-sponsored event.
You will be watching these videos.
It was a BJP-sponsored event. These BJP people
saw you in this country.
The Honorable,
you will be so ashamed that God.
No, I'm ashamed of you. Your party will be extremely ashamed of you.
There is no development.
I'm sorry.
There is nothing happening in the state. It has got.
You don't know anything. Why this woman who doesn't know anything about this incident is blabbering continuously?
And you know it sitting in the comfort.
Yes, I know it. You know nothing.
Oh, please. Who are you?
Stop shouting at the top of your voice without having any knowledge.
You have interrupted my question. You keep your gob shut. If you are a gentleman,
you don't anything about the incident. You are just blabbering.
This is not the way to conduct a debate.
Okay. One second. Let me come in here. Because both of you are now getting personal against each other. This is unfortunate. Okay, one second. Let me come in here. Radhika Bhattacharya Shah, you've had your say. No, you've had your say now. You were interrupted by Nilanjan, which was unfortunate, but you've had enough time to make your points. Now you have to hear the other side out, and then we need to get in the Congress. Meeta Chakrabarti has not spoken at all. Radhika Bhattacharya Shah, now I need to allow Nilanjan Das to respond to you. If you're not happy with his response, you can intervene, but let's at least give him some time, and then I'll get in Meeta Chakrabarti as well. Nilanjan, go ahead.
To respond to her, because whatever she has said is completely diverse from facts. Actually, she doesn't know anything about the incident. That is the fact. He doesn't know that there were BJP former MPs like Mr. Arjun Singh, Mr. Paschim Banga, who attended this event, this paid event of the BJP. It was absolutely sponsored. There were old people, there were class 7 students.
Radhika Shah, you have to let him speak. Otherwise, he won't let you speak.
Because she doesn't have that basic sense. She has come unprepared. Please don't. I would request the NewsX anchor not to invite uninformed guests.
And please do not invite men who have no good manners and ethics.
Okay. Please. Now you have.
Please don't invite uninformed people.
You're both making personal remarks against each other. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to take a pause from your debate. I'm going to ask our producers to mute both of you. Unfortunately, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to do that. Let's just take a pause, take a breath. Let's not get personal against each other. Let's address the issue which we've come here to debate. Meeta Chakrabarti, come in here. Meeta Chakrabarti, how is the Congress viewing this? A big protest march, of course, today, which the state government calls politically sponsored. Do you agree with them? Also, Meeta Chakrabarti, the movement today, playing out on the streets of West Bengal. What explains the frustration on the streets? Is it because of the inaction of the probe so far? Meeta Chakrabarti, please go ahead. That question was for you.
Absolutely. I mean, there is absolutely no doubt that there had been lapses in the investigation. The fact that the FIR got registered 14 hours after the discovery of the dead body, to the first communication made to the family, to n number of instances where there had been security lapses by Kolkata investigation, to the fact that Sandeep Ghosh resigned and got reinstated in a matter of hours. So there had been from the word go, and no one can deny it. And the state government cannot run away from its area of accountability and area of answering. Having said that, today's protest does seem to be politically sponsored by BJP. The statements made by some of the BJP leaders were irresponsible to start with. What we do not want on streets of Bengal is anarchy and bloodshed and violence. We cannot let West Bengal become another Bangladesh. So we have to protest in a democratic manner, following peaceful protest, and we have to demand for justice, which we have been doing from day one. And we have been criticizing the role of the state government as well. The role of the state government needs to be criticized in the harshest manner. Having said that, and yes, you're absolutely right. Even people who are BJP supporters or BJP post holders, they too are citizens of West Bengal. So I'm not denying them their right to protest. Even if they do not want to protest under the BJP banner, and if they want to protest under some Paschim Banga Chhatra Samaj, probably it is their democratic citizen right. However, if there are intelligence reports available to police that they were kind of suspecting that there could be violence, and they have taken preventive actions to prevent that, I think they are well within their rights. However, we have not seen any violence today as such, and so the question will be
right. Right, your connection is a bit patchy, Meeta. I'll come back to you.
So
Nilanjan Das, respond to that. Nilanjan Das, respond to that. I'll get in Radhika Bhattacharya in just a second. But Nilanjan Das, respond to that. The Congress also raising questions over the patronage given to Sandeep Ghosh by your government, also saying why was there inaction earlier. Many believe that the probe by Kolkata police left a lot to be desired, and surely you are answerable for that.
No doubt about that.
Let me fact check her. It was not 14 hours, it was just 6 hours, and the police was immediately at the spot. At 10:03, at 10:03 a.m. on 9th August.
When was the FIR registered? Was it at 11:13 the night?
FIR was registered at 2:45 p.m., madam, and the police was
Supreme
informed
Court observed that it was 11:30. Was the Supreme Court incorrect?
Please let me finish. The police was informed at 10:03 by the then principal, and every medical college of West Bengal has got a police outpost. The police was already there. Investigation had already started. The CP was there even before the registration of the formal FIR. And also, according to the new BNS law, the registration of a formal FIR is not required in such cases. Having said that, and the second point, you talked about democratic rights of these BJP goons to carry out a Nabanna Obhijan. Nabanna is a section 144 covered area. It's a high security area. You cannot hold any kind of protest or demonstration there. And there was no permission sought. Even if you want to hold any kind of, you are a political activist, madam, you know that for holding any kind of such.
But Nilanjan Das, surely people have the right to protest.
Otherwise,
if they believe that the state government is not doing enough, surely people have the right to protest.
The state government has nothing to do currently.
It
is not the CBI. Miss Radhika must say what her CBI, her party's CBI, is doing for the last night.
Yeah, so let me comment. So what I was quoting, this 14 hours was from the observation made by the Supreme Court.
No.
And even if it was at 2:45 in the afternoon, Nilanjan bhai, calm down. We have done hundreds of debates together. Let's just calm down and keep it civil. Even if the death happened between 3 and 4 in the morning, I guess. So, and the body was discovered early in the morning. So why would there be a delay of 6 hours before the FIR got registered? It will be a valid query. If the health professional from the hospital had called the family members and said that probably your daughter had committed suicide, there will be queries asked. See, the need of the hour is to show sensitivity. You cannot run away. You cannot run away from everything.
Nobody is running away.
The need of the hour is to show sensitivity and take accountability of the actions of your.
Okay, Radhika Bhattacharya Shah, come in here. Radhika Bhattacharya Shah, come in here. You've heard the Congress's assertions. Interestingly, the Congress also claiming that today's Students' March was sponsored by the BJP, but they're saying even if the BJP wants to protest, they should have the right to. The TMC turns it back and says, you are accountable, you are answerable now because the CBI is in charge of the probe.
Have you muted Nilanjan Das?
Radhika Bhattacharya, go ahead. I've allowed you to speak. No, I've allowed you to speak.
Have you muted Nilanjan Das? Because if he's going to intervene, I'd rather keep quiet and listen.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right. If the floor is mine, the CBI first is not mine. It's ours. The CBI belongs to our country. So to make such stupid statements that the CBI is yours, the CBI doesn't belong to our government. Please understand that I subscribe by what Neetaji has said about everything that was wrong, about all the incidents that took place after the body was found. And if the Supreme Court is discussing this, then obviously it's a great matter. And for one of our senior Supreme Court judges to say that in 30 years of jurisprudence, he has not seen a case like this is a huge statement for not just the country, but for the government of West Bengal to take note. The fact that they botched it up badly is a matter that the whole country is discussing. I will just talk about the intelligence report that Neetaji mentioned. If West Bengal government is on top of everything, then how come they had no intelligence about Sandeep Ghosh's doings at the hospital? How come they had no information about the lack of security at the hospital? How come intelligence didn't know that 4,000 odd people who did not get para-dropped but were walking in a procession form and heading towards this hospital to cause destruction and erase every bit of proof of whatever may have been left after 5 or 6 days that the hospital was under TMC's care? Why were they not stopped? Every question here is questionable. I'm sorry, we don't know where to start with. Shall I begin with the parents, or the police, or the victims, or the rape site, or the principal, or the security, or the
okay, let's allow Nilanjan Das now respond.
West Bengal?
No, she didn't answer the question. You asked her what the CBI has done for the last 14 days, and she has no answer to that. She is only blabbering nonsense, whatever she has gathered from social media and WhatsApp University. So this is the level of the national spokesperson.
And you were in
BJP.
the, you were
No, she's now interrupting me. Now this lady is interrupting me. Now this foul-mouthed lady is interrupting me. Now this uncouth woman is interrupting me.
You will not come
Uncouth woman is interrupting me.
And this obnoxious man should know how to talk on national television.
Don't get so personal.
Please. Let's not talk like this. Let's not talk like this against each other. We are on a national debate. We are having a civil discourse. A woman has been raped and murdered. No, one second. A woman has been raped and murdered. A woman has been raped and murdered, and all you can do is call each other names. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. You're both representing your political outfits on national TV. Let's have some decorum. Let's have some decorum. If you don't want to address each other, you can address the chair, you can address the anchor. Please. Nilanjan, go ahead.
I'm addressing you.
Nilanjan, go ahead, and I'll come back to Radhika. Let's have some civility back.
I'm addressing you. I'm addressing the audience. Today's this Chhatra Samaj, this whatever this theatrics was done, it was done at the patronage of the BJP. We have complete proof of it. The Mr. Amit Malviya, the BJP's IT in charge, has been speaking on this ad nauseum. We have had Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, the Honorable Leader of Opposition of West Bengal. He has alleged today morning that 4 of this Chhatro are missing, which is absolutely a fake news. So we know the involvement of the BJP, the topmost level of the state leadership of the BJP, and the 3 conveners of this movement are all involved in BJP's various units, and some of them have molestation charge against them. So for BJP to come out and say that,
now answer a central question which Mita also raised earlier. Ask a central question which Mita also raised earlier. The fact is, why was patronage given to Sandeep Ghosh? Why was he rewarded with a plump position at another hospital when he was shunted out, and only when public pressure arose was he removed?
I will answer that. Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, he was not charged in the initial stage. The Honorable Chief Minister had said that we need time till Sunday and we will carry out all the investigation, and if something is not found out, then we will transfer the case to the CBI.
Yes.
During that
there have been written charges of wrongdoing against Sandeep Ghosh, multiple written charges earlier. And this is the fact. This is not a quotation from WhatsApp University.
I'm sorry.
There have been written charges of malpractices against Sandeep Ghosh, and there has been a conscious effort to defend Sandeep Ghosh.
No, there has been no conscious effort.
Yeah, I know your position. You're defending guilty. You have no job but to say this.
Why is the CBI?
Defending Sandeep Ghosh is what is going very against the TMC government.
Why is
Dr.
Sandeep Ghosh not being arrested by the CBI if he is guilty? You are talking about some charges which relate to the operational aspects of
Radhika, go ahead.
It has got nothing to do with the rape and murder.
What can one say?
There was a complete mafia gang running Arjikot.
No, that is your accusation. Why don't you go and approach?
Yes, so why don't you go to the CTO complex? It is your job to investigate and to establish facts and to put the culprits behind bar.
No, why don't you go to the CTO complex and give your evidences out there? Why are you quoting from WhatsApp?
Listen, we have done what we had to do.
No, you have not done anything. No, the Congress has only, let me tell you, the Congress has done nothing. The Congress has done nothing.
Sandeep Ghosh's role in different malpractices.
You are only...
Okay, let's get in Radhika Bhartani Shah. She wants to come in. Radhika Shah wants to come in. Go ahead, Radhika Shah. Go ahead, Radhika Shah.
If the TMC knows so much about what happened, would they like to tell us what happened at Arjikot? They have information about everything, right? They have information that RSS has done it, BJP has done it, Shubhendu's done it. He's arguing with Mitaji that she's wrong. He's accusing her of picking up information from WhatsApp University. He is casting the same accusation on me. Then can he please tell me, why did this happen at Arjikot? Why did Dr. Banga die that way?
Is supposed to tell you that?
No, but tell me something before the CBI comes in. First, an incident
the CBI, this is the question that you are trying to avoid. I want you to avoid this question.
I would like to first ask everybody, why did a such a ghastly incident take place at Arjikar? Bengal is under the
why has
CNC
there
rule.
been 900 cases of rapes in the last 10 days?
Mamata Banerjee
Answer the
is
question.
also the hospital manager, the health manager. So can we ask, the tough question is, why did this rape take place?
Why has there been 900 cases of rapes in the last 10 days? What is Mr. Modi doing? Why is he out there in a junket? Why is Mr. Modi out there in a foreign junket? You have to answer the question.
Why did the rape take
Why
place?
is BJP? Why has BJP garlanded the rapist of Teargas Mano?
Why did the rape
Why has
take place?
BJP garlanded
India
the
wants
rapist of
answers,
the
Bengal
Kathua
wants
crime?
answers, the parents want answers, the students on the street want answers, the
You
people
have no answers. You are just blabbering nonsense. Nonsense.
You are in government, not us.
You are blabbering nonsense. You are a blabbermouth.
You are blabbering everything.
You
but
are
the
a
truth.
blabbermouth.
And everyone
There's
is
no other
watching
qualification.
how you're doing a patli gully. You are just trying to evade the truth. And what
I
a
have
terrible,
answered all the questions. You have not been able to answer
attitude
a single
on
question.
the empathy levels you're showing. In a
You
case
have not
that
been
has
able to
rocked
answer a
India.
single question.
I have
You don't
answered
talk about
every
empathy.
question.
Your goons are out there on the streets to destabilize the government of West Bengal. Your goons are there to destabilize law and order situation of West Bengal.
Tum or main chor party. Today you have the audacity to talk about goons.
The full form of BJP is Balatkari Janta Party. Balatkari Janta.
What we do is we try and solve the Balatkar cases. We are Balatkar saving Janta Party. That's what we are, Balatkar saving. Because we are trying to get down to the root of the things that happened. Don't just argue with me like this. You have been misbehaving with Neetaji too. And understand that when you are on national television, the whole state is watching.
Okay, Radhika Bhattacharya also. Radhika Bhattacharya also. Another demand of doctors has been a central law for that safety. Is that also something the government will consider?
Yes. Nadaji has passed his statement. We will make sure that something very, very solid comes out of this. We will get to know about it. Let's just wait for some time, because before that we have trying moments to find out what the CBI comes out with. Because they've tampered with all the evidence, the CBI has to work that much more to come down to what actually happens. So let's give CBI the time. They are questioning everyone. ASI Anup Datta is now being polygraph tested. They have really to work very hard in a case where they've tampered with all the evidence. First, in the 5 or 6 days they had this case being seen by their CID, and then, of course, by all the procession, by the police, and then about all
this is what happens when you have uneducated people on your panel. There was no involvement of the CID.
I don't know why this guy.
Okay, the BJP says, Nilanjan, they're going to continue their sit-in protests until the students are released. What do you have to say? So Kanta Majumdar and Lockett, I believe, are on the streets as well.
That's what they have been doing. What else do you expect from the BJP? They have been trying to destabilize the government. They want to come to the power through the back door. Okay. They have been rejected by the people over and over again. And now they want to destabilize the government. They have found a model in Bangladesh. They want to replicate the same thing in Bengal. That's why even their slogans are same as that were taken in Bangladesh.
So the people on the streets have come out with garlands.
Again, this Ankut woman is shouting.
Is that why the people are out on the streets?
No, why are the people out? It's supposed to be Chhatra Samaj. It's supposed to be Chhatra.
Was raped.
Chhatra, we are seeing 80-year-old Chhatras of the BJP. Because BJP is full of uneducated people. That's why they have 80-year-old Chhatras on the street.
In the premises where she went to work.
Why is this woman
shouting? Okay, I'm going to have to leave it there.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.